Are the SoundPEATS Truengine 3 the best budget true wireless earbuds of 2020 so far? Well, stick around as I'll be answering all those questions by rating these buds in 6 key categories: build, battery life, fit, mic quality, functionality, and sound quality, finishing with pros and cons. Head over to the description below for affiliate links where you can find and view the latest price on these, as you never know when they might go on sale. I was sent these by SoundPEATS in exchange for my zero filtered opinion, so that's exactly what I'm going to share with you guys today. So let's get stuck in. Welcome back everyone, it's Mark here, and I'm back to review some more affordable tech in my quest to sort the God tier from the garbage and help you make that purchase decision. With Bluetooth 5.0 and IPX6 waterproof rating and USB-C charging, the Truengine 3s have everything I'd expect from a pair of budget true wireless earbuds in 2020. With a neat matte black, just about pocket-friendly case, build quality is instantly noticeable as being higher than average, not feeling at all overly plasticky or flimsy like most options at this price. The buds themselves are the same shape as the original Truengines, a little on the bulky side, with a partially transparent body, which I personally love from an aesthetic standpoint. They now also feature a metallic copper logo on each bud, which is a nice touch. Well, quite literally, because, well, they're your touch controls after all. Yep, still dropping those dad jokes. All in all, it's going to be an 8 out of 10 for build and design. The look and feel of everything here is great, but the case could be considerably more compact, and the same goes for the buds too. In terms of battery life, you're looking at 6.5 hours of playtime in a single sitting and 30 hours overall factoring in the charging case. That's slightly above average at this price point, netting a solid 8 out of 10 when it comes to battery life. Only dropping points because I've seen more battery life from other options out there with a far smaller case and buds. In terms of fit and comfort, this is where the Truengine 3s let me down in the same way the original Truengines did. For my ears at least, the curved transparent part of the body means they sit too far out of my ears to ever be considered truly secure. I mean, you can see that noticeable gap between the body and my ear in this shot. Without wingtips, the ear tips are being asked a lot to keep these securely seated, so that's going to be a 6 out of 10 for fit from me. I get a great seal for passive noise cancellation, but for anything other than a light workout, I find myself having to reseat them in my ears, just like I did with the original Truengines every now and then. So it's a real shame that wingtips weren't included with the newer model. So here's a quick microphone test of the SoundPEATS Truengine 3. It's pretty decent, nothing too mind-blowing, and in my opinion is a little bit quieter on average than some of the other buds I've tested recently. But nevertheless, let's see how they fare with background noise when I introduce the sound of a busy train in 3, 2, 1. So there's the background noise, here's my voice. Is it picking up my voice first and foremost over all of those noisy train sounds? I think I'm happy to say that it is. My voice being quiet to begin with does not help matters, even though the background noise cancellation is pretty good. So that's going to be another 7 out of 10 for mic quality if I'm feeling generous. Certainly more than adequate for your average phone call, but not exactly the best I've heard either. In terms of functionality and usability, the Truengine 3s are fairly modest in what's on offer, but what they do offer is perfect. For starters, audiovisual lag is next to non-existent thanks to the support of aptX codec. Bluetooth connection has been solid with great overall range, and we've got mono mode so you can use either earbud independently. Of course, like most options at this price, there's no multi-point pairing on these, meaning you need to manually disconnect from one device before you're able to pair to another. Touch controls here are absolutely solid, and yep, you can even use them to control volume too with a single tap on each earbud, something which isn't always a given in cheaper earbuds. I am not going to hesitate to drop a 9 out of 10 for functionality, purely because what we've got here is done very well. At this price point, I'd love to see wireless charging, as it is starting to creep in as a feature around $60 and upwards. Otherwise, I got everything I'd expect here, and aptX is a nice little bonus. Before we talk sound quality, please feel free to follow me on my personal Instagram or Twitter, just purely so I can show my mum and try and convince her that I do have a real job. that is kind of up for debate, but you'll also find Photoshop edits of everything I review here on the channel. I'll throw links to those in the description below. Hit the like button on this video, subscribe before you leave, and don't forget to comment below what I should review next. The comments with the most likes will definitely be added to my review hit list, so fire away. Okay folks, it's time for sound quality. Sound quality is where the Truengine 3s truly shine, offering a near flawless bass boosted sound signature. Bass is incredibly punchy with great clarity on the low bass, meaning you get great thump and rumble. The mid-range performance is strong, though vocals can sometimes be slightly pushed back in the mix against that beastly bass. However, I'm sure there's a lot of you bass heads out there that definitely won't mind that balance. Highs can either cycle between being a little quiet or a tad brash when they can be heard, notably on cymbal crashes especially, but otherwise the Truengine 3s put in an insane performance. Soundstage is great with a noticeable separation of instruments, though if you throw on a track with lots of layers of instrumentation, the Truengine 3s can begin to struggle a little to keep up, which is not at all surprising at this price point, to be fair. But in saying that, Soundstage is far better than many other cheaper options and more expensive options that I've tried. It's going to be a 9 out of 10 for sound quality here, purely because I haven't heard anything this close to being this good at this exact price point. Of course, if you were going to double the price, then that rating would decrease, so value is definitely factored in here. Overall, the sound is extremely clean, no audible buzzing or hissing whatsoever. So it's final score time, and overall the SoundPEATS Truengine 3 scored a 47 out of 60, which is a 7.8 out of 10 overall, pretty damn good. The pros here are solid build quality, aptX codec, and insane sound quality for the price. The cons are a questionable fit for me personally, and a slightly below average mic quality, so yes, sadly, the Truengine 3s let me down in the same way the original Truengines did when it comes to achieving a secure fit. However, it has to be said, it is very hard, if not impossible, to point to another option at this price that sounds anywhere near as good as these, and that's why I featured them in my 5 best budget true wireless earbuds video of 2020. So you might want to check out that video before you pull the trigger on these, as there's 4 other options featured in that video, all around the same 50, 60, 40, 30-ish dollar price point. So click here to watch that, or you can check out my cheap true wireless earbuds playlist by clicking here and assess all the other options that I've reviewed recently. So pick one of those and I'll see you in the next video.